Welcome. Welcome to Italy. This is Grand Theft Monument. We're doing it again. Where's the monument at? Oh, it's here. Interesting. Well, yeah, guys, we have another free-for-all with 8 players. They can form alliances. They can turn on each other at any time, and we're using the Italy map. Now, yet again, since we are getting into real-world maps, I would like to remind you that I am a fool, okay? My geography knowledge is non-existent, so do not ask me to reference these places with actual names beyond peninsula and island and water. You know, it's just how I'm going to cast games. I actually had people on the recent YouTube video say, T90, you should really learn geography if you want to cast these games better. And I didn't respond to the guy, but like, we do real world maps so infrequently that they really wouldn't be worth my time. And let's be honest, one of the selling points of my content is that I make fun of myself all the time. So if anything, it just gives us more to talk about. But let's introduce the players. We got that out of the way. In the yellow, we have Ascarius. He's playing as the Japanese. In the gray, we have Hides. He's playing as the Mongols. In the teal, we have Obi-Wan 91. He is playing as the Chinese. In the green, we have Jade Arrow Gamer. He's playing as the Celts. Wide variety of civs here. This is nice. In the purple, we have Musical Blades. He's playing as the Vikings. In the red, we have Chinese for Hot Wheels. And then we have orange, who's Filster. He's playing as his chosen Franks. He always goes for Franks. And then in the blue, we have TVR, who's playing as the Celts. So, obviously, real-world maps are not very fair. The monument location here is so far away from everyone. The closest person to it would probably be purple, and he would have to transport to it. So, you know what? I know real-world monuments can't be, or real-world monuments, real-world maps are sometimes not that fair with the resources, but in terms of the monument location, it's not bad. And let me see. Yeah, there's your pole ducks. I feel as though since this map is so freaking large, this might be a long game, and someone might finally be able to win by transporting the monument and taking it away. Oh, we have a pole here. Oh, I wonder why I had poles disabled. Imagine that. T90 says, we're not going to talk about how dumb I am. And then Dux says, let's put up a poll so we can make T90 look dumb. Okay, all right. I dug my own grave here, making this poll system. Wait, what was the result there? Interestingly enough, I know there are people in Italy who play Age of Empires and who watch Age of Empires, but there's not that many. Except for maybe Lucio, thank you. Who won the poll there? Rome? Rome and Syracuse? I mean, do you want me to make an honest guess? Do you want an honest guess, or do you just want a dumb guess to try and annoy you? I feel like Rome is where people aren't, right? Isn't it around, like, this area here? Somewhere in here? It's somewhere in Italy. I know that much. I'm close, right? Rome is the monument? Okay. All right, well, since I got one right, we're just going to leave it at that, and we're not going to talk about it ever again. Perfect. So Jade Arrow says, can we not be allies? Who are they talking to? They're talking to each other, obviously, because they're bordering each other. Okay, so I guess Jade Arrow lost his scout, and now they're trying to talk it out. Good stuff. Chat, I know what you want. I know you want me to embarrass myself, but I already do that too often, alright? We'll see who can get to Rome first. We'll see who can get to Rome first to get this monument. Now, because we're playing on the old data set, you cannot make transport ships in Dark Age. You have to wait till Feudal Age. So, I kind of wish that we could see it with Dark Age transports, because it would start that whole transport thing earlier, but it's not a huge deal. But yeah, you have yellow over here all on his own. This is a giant cliff wall. Actually, is there a hole there? I think there's a 1-tile gap, right? Let me just double check this. No, you can't go through here. But if you chop that tree, you can go through. That tree you can go through. Gray, I don't love his position unless he goes for full water control. Blue, orange, and red are in the north, so they're sharing space. We'll see if they want to be kind to each other. At least they have Filster in between. If you have like Ray in between, you know Ray's gonna kill you. But if you have Filster, Filster's not gonna kill anybody. Not because he can't. I'm not saying Filster doesn't have the skills to. I'm just saying that Filster tends to be kind. That's all. Alright? Don't clip it and send it to Filster like you did last week. Because I'm not trying to say that he can't kill. I'm just saying he doesn't normally do that. I think it was a 4-0. Yeah, it was a 4-0 game. And I said sending resources to Filster would be like flushing him down the toilet. And someone clipped that and sent it to Filster. But the reason I said that was because Filster only had 50 population at that time. I wasn't saying that because I felt like Filster in general is a bad player.
Almost a year now.
It was just that he was dead.
I quite like this channel.
So Filster's a regular in the Discord and people always snitch. Alright? I see you snitches out there. Jade Arrow said, my scout is doing the tango in the underworld. After Gray said my scout is bored. Yeah, he can't transport right now, I guess. He has to wait till feudal age. I think it was you who clipped that, Spice. I'm on to you. Bad Code Shane, thank you for 11 months, man. Yeah, if you're here for 11 months, I think I've got you hooked. Hopefully, anyway. Not that I would want to keep someone here against their will, but... Oh no, Jade Arrow, just dock here. Why dock here? It's unexplored. Dock up here. There's so much more fish. It's not the end of the world, but docking here would be way better. Docking here would be way better. Okay. Well, in general, normally this is helpful info if you're playing on normal exploration, but you want to build your docks on the peninsulas at the very tip. TVR says aggressive walling. Filster says, I don't know, defensive at least. I don't want a monument drop 11. I want to see someone drop the monument on Filster. Because Filster's the guy who never wants to fight. How do you force someone to fight? You give them the monument. That would be so funny. I'd love to see Filster trying to get the monument away from him. T90 Official, do you remember the first donation ever? Well, I started streaming like 3.5 years ago. I don't remember the first donation ever. I do remember many donations from back then. But, you know, I remember faces, I remember names, I remember times, but I do not remember everything, no. In before T90 is greedy, T90's too big. He doesn't care about his audience comments coming in on Reddit. Feels bad, man. Huh. So, Filster's just walling, and I don't think... I mean, the walling is really weird. Like, is he... See, you don't wall in a guy's barracks, Filster. That's just too much. He's trying to wall in the barracks. That's gonna make someone pissed off at you. So I guess Red is attacking him now. So that was probably a mistake, but I truly believe he's doing this because he wants to be safe. Now, I saw Yellow had a sheep here. I just felt like pointing that out. I'm sure you saw it. I was talking about other things at the time. He's now facing off against a wolf. Oh man, sometimes when I'm on YouTube, I start looking at animal videos. And do you guys know those videos? It's like, sheep versus wolf, 1080p, 2019. And then it just shows like either a random low definition clip of it, or it's just a picture and some random guy on the YouTube channel talking about the time when a sheep attacked a wolf or something. I've never seen a sheep versus wolf one, but the point is there's a lot of animal videos out there. And sometimes YouTube just takes you places. So I like the water prioritization from Vascarius. Isn't feudal, has not made a trade. Oh! Hides is doing it! Oh, wait. He has to collect it first. The monument has to be his before he can move it. I'm not sure if the transport will do that. I feel like it should. Can he move it closer? I guess not. He's going back to get a unit, maybe. Yeah, he's going to get his scout. And then with his scout, he would control the monument. Then he'd put it into his transport and he can take it anywhere. I just have a feeling that someone is going to win between Obi-Wan and Jade Arrow. This doesn't look like they trust each other. This is the most awkward house wall I've ever seen, by the way. Yeah, Green lost his scout to him earlier. They were chit-chatting a little bit. They are allied. Obi-Wan only has Green as ally. He has everyone else set as enemy. Interesting. Okay, here's the transport. Sheep don't have attack animation, so I don't know if they can attack. Okay, get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Quick tip. When should you start trade in a team game? Also, second...
How did he get it there? How did he get it now but not before? That was weird. Okay, so he can put not the transport inside the transport. Or not the transport inside the monument. He can put the monument inside of his transport ship and he's off. The final countdown. Where's he gonna go though? Like, this is a long time to wait. Oh, he's gonna give it to someone. He's gonna give it to someone. Put it on Filster. No, he's gonna give it to Musical Blades. That's hilarious. It's Hot Potato. It's Hot Potato. Here you go. Merry Christmas. And now Purple's like, what? What? I didn't ask for this. He says, F you. See, no one wants it. That's hilarious. And Jade Arrow's like, she wanted an Amish life like T90. What? You calling me Amish? Only Dave gets to do that. Oh, she got walled in. Alright. Well. Obi-Wan says he's going to protect her. Nice. Very kind. So now Purple has it. At least that started the countdown that we needed. Now, Purple is Viking, so if he wants to go for full water control, he has a very good shot here. But I don't know if he wants to keep this here for very long. Maybe he can keep it for a little while, but then he should probably send it elsewhere. Elsewhere to the north, maybe? This is a spectator bug. His farms are working fine. Oh, no, Filster. Oh, no, Filster. Filster has red set as ally. Look, he has everyone set as ally, but 3 people haven't allied him. How relatable is that? You just want to be friends with people, but they don't accept. Oh, he does have skirms. Filster, you gotta change him. Change him! Change him to enemy, Filster! Enemy him! Oh, God. Well, unfortunately, he doesn't have near enough upgrades anyway. So, Filster, he's about to be in Castle Age, so maybe he could make some knights, but Hot Wheels is not messing around. And I can't help but think that Filster could have avoided this if he would have spoke to them ahead of time. Which is a Filster thing to do. Just say, hey, listen, I'm walling to protect myself. But instead, he's tried to wall the guy's barracks in. Whoa, where's the monument? Wait, guys. Where is it? Where'd it go? Do you see it? Do you guys see a transport anywhere? I don't see it. Oh, transport? What? Going to yellow. Oh! There it is. Okay. That's funny. Vascarius is like, thank you. So that's the second time now players have just gotten rid of the monument. Now, Vascarius has the best position though. He already has a free wall in the form of a cliff. This is the best location on the map. And he's already top scorer.
Ha ha.
If he were to just put this in the corner where his market is and wall in, it would be so tough for people. But we still have a long period of time, so we'll see. Well, Filster's in Castle Age. Red's on the way up. Filster should really go for a Siege Workshop immediately for a few Mangonels. Knights are great. You need to get upgrades on them. You need to get mass of them. I think this could end up being pretty close as long as Filster made a Mangonel. Mangonel would flatten these archers, but Red is going to stonewall up now. So we have a battle there. That was what I had said earlier. I kind of felt like that wouldn't happen, but that will hurt both Filster and Hot Wheels. And Filster just says, by the way, Red is killing me, so the others now know. Ooh, and Yellow has the why do I keep saying this? I'm sorry. The monument inside of his transport ship. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Oh, he's making fakes! So normally I don't want the best player in every game to win. However, if he's making fake transports, that's some style right there. Nice. So to review for people who either haven't seen the previous episodes or people who have forgotten. If this transport ship sinks, the monument goes to the closest piece of land. So right now, if he were to delete it, it would show up here. If he had it here and he deleted it, it would show up here. The other thing is, when that monument is inside of the transport ship, the land that it left is the area where you have to get control of to change the color. So again, for an example, Yellow's would be here. If Yellow has the monument sailing around in the transport ship, but someone takes control of this area, it changes to that person's color. And there will be a YouTube upload within the next week where there was another community who was playing this, and I'm going to get the recorded game and cast it for you, assuming I can get the game. And it'll give you an example of how that can play out. So you can't just YOLO run around with no economy, sadly. It kind of forces you to ungarrison it every now and then. Castle drop from Jade Arrow. And I'm not sure what happened to the woman down here, but maybe this is a bit of payback for whatever did happen. Oh no, a Dowd Castle! Jade, those are Celt Mangonels, dude. You could have killed all those Vills. But at least he did some damage. This is just poverty for both of these two. Hot Wheels says, where is Monument? Yellow says, you want it. Hot Wheels says, no, I know the rule about the first one dying. And Vascarius says, just ask if you change your mind. So Vascarius is offering to give it up. Huh. I kind of feel like he's going to hold on to it, though. Just have a feeling. Yeah, Filster has the right idea to make skirmishers. But the problem with trying to catch up in numbers is this many crossbows is going to kill low numbers of skirmishers. His skirmishers didn't have any upgrades. They weren't even elite. So even the knights, this many crossbows is going to kill. But if you have two Mangonels, you flatten the crossbows. Much better decision would be a Siege Workshop. Yeah, this is played, it's not played on Explorer. They're not using Internet Explorer, but it is played on Export, if that's what you meant.
Yes.
So yeah, good questions, good questions. By the way, Juicy, thank you. 9 months now. Juicy45 wants to know what our Twitch baby will be named. I'm going to let Twitch chat decide. This is a democracy, except for community games. So you guys go ahead and decide on what our Twitch baby's named. Nico, thank you for 18 months. I'm going to answer your question now. He said, quick tip. When should you start trade in a team game? So, what pros tend to do is start trade around the 40th to the 45th minute. So, it always depends on what your skill level's like, but basically you want to start investing into trade a few minutes before your gold starts to disappear. So let's say you have 3 gold piles. When you're on that 3rd gold pile, that's when you want to start investing into trade. But it does depend. Nutcracker Nick, thank you for the 3 months. Ranting Sorrow, thank you for 6. I'm waiting to see what happens here. Vascarius has 83 villagers, 23 military, and it seems like he has a plan, right? Now, interestingly, not many people have taken control over this, well, where Rome is, I guess. So that's definitely not lining up with historical events. I guess purple's slowly shifting that direction for these resources, but still, there's a lot of space there. And I'm thinking yellow. Whoa, we made a militia? I'm not sure what the militia does for him. Wait, is Filster just committing suicide? He said red killed me, but I clearly saw him deleting stuff. He has 0 population. Filster's just giving up? Does he want to make red look like the bad guy? So he's just committing suicide? He's defeated. He's dead. F's in the chat for Filster. Everyone reacts. Oh man. Everyone's so sad. F to pay respects to Filster. Filster, you shouldn't have tried to wall in his barracks, man. I'm cool with walls, but walling in the barracks? That's not good. Ooh. Blue has ventured over here with 3 war galleys. And remember, a lot of people are currently allied with yellow, so they can see what yellow can see. Red signaled this and said, hey, is that the monument? And Vascaria says, yes, do you want it? Is he going to eject that right now? Remember, it shows up as a Mameluke. Oh yeah, these guys have been fighting. I've just been watching these two duke... sorry, I've been avoiding watching these two duke it out in this game. Again, no offense, but they're both so weak because they did this. I really don't understand why they want to attack each other instead of share space. Whoa! Oh, did purple take control of the piece of land? Wait, what? What? Vascaris just did something. He intentionally gave it to Musical Blades, I believe. Or Musical Blades somehow, like, started the countdown for himself because of this area. I think this was the last area it was on land. So Vascaris says enjoy, and now Musical Blades is going to be the one that's targeted. This will confuse people. A Jade Arrow, this is what you get for making fun of me, man. Just kidding. Get out of here. Save yourself. You still have life to live. Oh, this stinks. Obi-Wan has found the dock where he was probably going to make a transport ship. Should Musical Blade just snipe this? He has longboats. He's lacking a lot of upgrades, but I feel like he should just snipe it. He has very good land control. 100 villagers, plenty of resources. Now a relic, I mean, I would consider him one of the favorites right now, but it all depends on where the monument is. Now Hot Wheels says, TBR, may I pass to attack yellow? Well, he wants to attack yellow because he realizes yellow's in a strong position. And, oh! Where'd it go? Wait. Where is it? Whoa, it's back over here! Okay, so purple turned on yellow and shot the transport ship. See, I thought it was supposed to go to the closest piece of land. The first time we did this, weeks ago, I said it was where it left from. But then, you know, maybe it's just not consistent. Maybe sometimes it's where it left from and sometimes it's the closest piece of land. But this goes right back to yellow. Only yellow's saying he doesn't want it. He's not even in the Imperial Age yet. But you have it. And you did just keep it in your transports. It's not like you dropped it off at someone's base. So, to say that all you want, if you really didn't want it, you probably would have gifted it to someone. The longboats aren't elite. They still don't have careening. They still don't have chemistry, but chemistry's on the way. And I think that Vascarius will definitely struggle here. So now he has a decision to make. If he truly doesn't want it, does he try and get rid of it? Or does he just accept, okay, this is my life now, and park it in the back of his base? Also, I'm not sure if Red is being truthful. Because if I were Chinese, I would be extremely worried that the Celt player would get fully boomed. I'm not sure if he's being truthful when he spoke to Blue about going and just passing here. But I believe... I'm still uncertain on this area. I think that it's possible. No, you can't go through here. That's blocked off and that's blocked off. So he would need to chop a tree and he'd be fine. Oh, MBL. Whoa! Well, okay, the monument's back in the transport ship. Welcome, MBL and his viewers. MBL, I was going to ask you if you wanted to play community games today.
Passing.
The monument in this Grand Theft Monument game is inside the transport. Oh, and he's getting away with it. Oh, but he says, where do you want it? So he's going to gift the monument to Purple. Purple, I would allow him to do this. I wouldn't shoot this. Okay, he says here. Yeah. So he wants it in Rome. 275 years remaining. For anyone that's just getting here, anyone joining in from MBL's stream, the monument, this is a King of the Hill game, but the monument can move around. Kind of forgot about Green. Poor Green's at 16 population, but he has repositioned. But I'm paying attention to this transport ship. And also red is not attacking blue, so they're working together. Maybe? Yeah, this seems truthful. This seems honest. Oh my god, can you imagine the Arbalest dying in this choke point to siege onagers though? Blue has him trapped in here. He's getting siege onager. Oh my god, that would be brutal. I kind of hope he comes up from behind him and slaughters him. Woo! Okay, Yellow, where are you? Shoot, I'm sorry, I didn't set a control group on that. Is this it? This is it, okay.
Yes.
Gray says yellow, red is going for you. He's letting him know. Okay, so he can't ungarrison the monument here. If he tries here, there's more space, but that's the noise that happens. When there's not space to ungarrison something, that's the noise you hear. No, purple got impatient. Okay, thank God it arrived here. What if it went back to yellow's base after all that? Purple got really impatient. But now Jade has it. No! Jade is the last person who wants this. Jade is just trying to stay alive in this crazy world. And now the monument's right on top of him. Poor guy. He doesn't want this. He says, what the spicy salmon is this? How do I have it? Oh god. and Purple's asking nicely, can I have it, Green? Yeah, I guess Green would just need to send his villagers over here to get rid of it. I want him to put it in the transport and run. Please. Please run with it. You have 2 transports right here. He says, be my guest. I don't know how I have it. Okay, meanwhile, red is trying to chop through this one tree. Now Jade says, actually, can I have it?
Yes.
Ally victory. Oh, he's gonna try. No way. Musical Blades, you can't let him try and run away with this. Don't have mercy on him, man. How embarrassing would it be if you were to lose to Jade Arrow? He's 18 pop. He says, I'll sling you, and Musical Blade says, you'll be my best friend. A friend in this crazy world? Full of death and destruction? That sounds too good to be true. Okay, so Hides was speaking to Yellow earlier, if you remember. So he let Yellow know that Red was going to be coming for him, which is nice. You know what else would be really cool? You could build a castle here, and you could build a castle here. And then Red's Arbalest would be trapped in there with nowhere to go. Yay, this world isn't full of hate. Well, that's what you think right now, my child, but just wait till you grow up a little bit. I have a feeling that there's a very, very sad death coming in your future. You're only 20 population, so it's gonna be rough. So let's talk positioning. Red is definitely going to be going after yellow. Yellow's getting onager. I think he'll be fine to defend from that. Oh god, he's making mangonels from here. They'll soon be onagers. Yeah, I mean, I don't think red will even get through. Blue is apparently working with red at the moment, or at least letting him pass. Green and purple are together. Teal is on his own. He probably wishes he would have been kind to Jade Arrow. And then gray is working with yellow. So we have some alliances, but I'm not sure that the alliances are all that strong. I'm sorry for yawning. Holy crap. I'm sorry for yawning, guys. I have this weird thing. If I drink coffee too early in the day, like I'm not crashing, like energy-wise I'm fine, but I start to yawn. So that's my bad for doing that this morning. I had a lot going on. I do have some caffeine stocked up for the rest of the stream. No worries there. And I also think it has something to do with my breathing, but we'll see. Obi-Wan is on the way to the Imperial Age. He's only at 100 pop.
Game. Forest. Nothing. Next.
Oh, God!
Nothing.
There it is!
Next. Game. Forest.
No, this is a bad idea.
Love you, bro.
This was a bad idea. Green, don't accept if they bribe you, says Purple. Jade Arrow says, I won't. You are my only trusted friend. Well, this is getting really emotional. I wasn't prepared for this soap opera. But there's no way that Red's going to get through with Siege Rams and 4 Arbalest. The Rams will die to the Onagers. They might buzz through a layer or two there, but there's no follow-up here from Red. I really wonder what Blue's thinking. Not sure what he's thinking. You know what? He's probably thinking about fighting here. Because he could waltz. I guess he transported here, right? So he has Halberdiers, he has Siege Onager. Musical Blades, I think, wants to take the win this way. I don't think he's planning on taking this to water at all. He has the elite longboats protecting the shoreline. He has a castle, he has Rams, he has Berserks. And he could do it. I think that all the players need to work together against Purple and against Green. Big question I have is, will Purple let Green live? Or is he going to kill Green at the last moment? Will he kill Green around the 100 years so he can start the countdown for himself? Or what's the deal here? Yeah, this is a dangerous choke point to go through. You shall not pass. I don't know if many people know this because you don't see it too often, but if you compare a fully upgraded Elite Berserk to a fully upgraded Woad Rider, the Berserks win. The Berserks destroy, actually. Plus, they regenerate with their unique technology, which is pretty cool. Red says hides kill yellow. Death trap here. So they have a lot against yellow, but I don't know if they should right now. Okay, and now green says blue is killing me, so I think
Good to be back less than 3.
I think there's about to be a pretty big fight here between purple and blue, and this fight's going to change how this whole game goes. Green has no allied victory at the moment, otherwise they have team score. Ah, do you think Jade Arrow's trying to trick Musical Blades? Wouldn't surprise me. The guy's at 35 population. Blue is just turned on purple. Again, he only has Halbs and Siege Onagers. He doesn't even have Woad Raiders, so the Berserks could win here. The only risk is that Berserks can get flattened by enough Siege Onagers. But long term, it's much easier to use just Berserks. Jade Arrow says, get him. Wreck his day. Alright. Man, I would love for Jade Arrow to win this. Can you imagine Musical Blades? He'd probably be so upset. Sorry in advance, Musical Blades, if that does happen, but he's almost being too kind to Green. Green isn't offering anything to him right now. Yeah, we'll see about allied victory. Gray is focusing on teal. Again, not really understanding why they're doing this. There hasn't been a big focus on the monument amongst these players. Red and Filster were attacking each other. Red and yellow were attacking each other. Yellow hasn't had the monument in a long time. Gray is attacking teal. I kind of feel bad for teal to be down here in this position, but you know, he could have allied green and they could have been working together, but now he has to, it's like looking at your ex, who you peaked in high school and your ex didn't. So he's like, there was a huge fight. The relationship didn't last, and now Jade Arrow is off doing big things, and Obi-Wan is just stuck in this southern corner. He can't do anything with his life. Says, where's the monument? He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know where the monument is. Feels bad, man. I think this is a pretty clear win for green and purple. But if the allied victory thing doesn't work out, if green somehow gets the win, then that could shake things up. Jade Arrow has to be thanking his lucky stars, man. How is he still... How has Purple allowed him to do this? Purple could have easily taken the monument for himself and just kept him allied for allied victory. But giving it to green is so risky. Wait, guys, what happens if they are both set on allied victory right now? What happens if he enemies Purple within the last year? I think it goes back up to 100, doesn't it? I forget what happens, because if it doesn't change, that would be a really good idea. Some people are saying it goes to 100, and some people are saying it doesn't. I mean, if it doesn't, the obvious choice is to just make him enemy with 1 year left, and then you're fine.
Yes.
Vascarius says, Perp get monument. Not me. Yeah, so I think Vascarius is upset that Purple's attacking him.
Yes.
He wants peace. And then green says, incoming on water. So green's just basically the scout at this point, I guess. I don't know. I just want to see what happens between green and purple. I don't think... Well, I guess gray could come in. Yeah, gray could come in and shake things up a little bit, but... With elite longboats, the elite longboats will clean this up. Okay, yellow's thinking about coming in on land. He will have samurai. I assume he's going to work with blue. This is a really awkward map to play. I could just tell. They have to transport everything over. Maybe if this cliff wasn't here, maybe if this cliff wasn't here, it'd be a bit easier. What's up with this strip of land, by the way? That's interesting.
Yes.
Hyde says we need to stop green, so... Purple agrees with that. He says, yes, we do need to stop green. But he's not doing it himself. And now red is attacking Vascarius, but Vascarius wants to get to the center. Hot Wheels! What are you doing, man? Hot Wheels, this is just... I don't get it. I don't get why he's so against Vascarius. Well, purple has defense here. Green's making a castle here. Musical Blades is... He's acting as if he wants to kill green, but he's going to be true to his word. Oh, God! Micro, purple. Please. Oh, my God. There we go. Good micro. Oh, no! No, the castle's at 69%! Oh, man. Well, credit to green for trying something, at least. Jade Arrow says, help purple, please. Just for me. Okay, everyone's going to attack purple now. Everyone's going to attack green and purple. Everyone's coming in, but I don't see them doing it. Musical Blades has his shoreline secured. Green has units here. Is that Vascarius? Vascarius is repairing the monument? With one villager? Why? Vascarius has had a frustrating game. He says purple, why? No! Are you kidding me, purple? Why did he do that? He turned on green and now the countdown's at 100 years. Why didn't he do this earlier? Like, if he would have done this 20 minutes ago, it would have made sense. And then he would have just won the game at this point. Jade Arrow says, I cannot live in a world so corrupted. Well, I think he's about to be defeated, so you don't really have a choice, buddy. It sounds like a suicide note. He says, I bid thee farewell. Yeah, he's been defeated. Self-inflicted, possibly. Okay, so now purple has to wait for another 86 years. Still doable for him, but it's definitely made his life more complicated. But look at his resources, guys. So many resources. Has the elite berserks, has the rams, has the navy. The Vikings are one of the best civs for this. Honestly, I would say Vikings might be the best civ for this. Because you have one of the best water civs, and then the imp composition is really strong for monument control. Hasn't been the easiest map to play. I get that. But some of the Diplo play hasn't made a whole lot of sense. Like, Teal could be helping out, but Gray's attacking him for whatever reason. You had Green getting attacked by Teal earlier. Red seems really insistent upon killing Buscarius. So, the players haven't worked together as much as they could have in this situation. How do you move this gigantic pain? Oh, he's talking about the monument, maybe. Yeah, it's very clunky. I don't think you can go over trees, and you can't go over gold, so it's going to be tough to move it here, unless you take some of that gold away. Yeah, I don't want to say that, Pumpkin, because the one thing that it's hard for you guys to realize as spectators is there's a lot of transporting going around here. So red has all this military, blue has all this military, but they have to put it into transport ships and just do shipment after shipment of military units. But certainly the Diplo decisions haven't helped matters. Like, I still don't understand it. Like, in some situations, I'd say that red might be attacking yellow because of their history in this game. But they didn't have a big history. Oh my god, that Oninger shot. Their history is that red wanted to kill yellow when yellow had the monument, then he no longer had the monument, and then he just continues to do it. So, 45 years. Again, I don't think anyone can take Musical Blades out. He's played this too good. He made it more difficult because he killed green in the last second. I think he should have done that earlier instead of teasing the poor guy. Now, they would need 1 or 2 people fighting on water, and then they would need 1 or 2 people fighting on land. They would overtake him and then take the monument away, but I don't see that happening here. But, has to be said, the position in the south is one of the worst. I think this position here, which purple had, is one of the best. Then you have Oscarius' position. This is very nice. I kind of like red and blue's position as well. The only positions I don't like is gray. And then where teal and green were at. It's tough. Okay, so blue realizes, gray realizes, they're in here. There's elite Mangudai from hides. You know what? Purple could throw this. If someone runs in here right now, they at least reset the countdown. Someone could throw this. And purple's trying to walk away with it. Will he put it in the transport? See, the transport might not save him. If they get units here, it at least resets the countdown. Remember, you need to have land units. Oh my god, he's going to throw this. He's going to throw this. He's going to throw this! It's at 18 years, 17 years. What happened? He's at 200 pop. Yellow's here. Look, the countdown just reset. The countdown just reset because of this piece of land. And now Voscarius has it! I don't really understand what I just saw. But, you know, finally players seem to be working together a little bit. I guess red and yellow did ally. And now Voscarius needs to make a decision because he didn't want it earlier. Dude, I would go for it. Go for the win, man. Take it and then dock block. Dock block it! Can you imagine the dock block win? He transported here, moved all the way to the back corner, and dock block the shoreline. Dock block and tower, but now gray has it. And that could be the end of purple. I know he has the resources, but if they continue to focus on him, which they shouldn't, could be big trouble for him. I'm not sure what happened there, though. He just needed to have units there for 15 more years. Up against Mangudai and Arbalest is tough. Siege Onager, it's tough, but he definitely had the resources to just hold that. I think he freaked out. I think he said he was nervous earlier. I think it was probably nerves. Decided to try and run away with it and just handed it over to someone else. Well, now this gets interesting, right? Because I don't think Gray's position is the best to take it to. Here is certainly not ideal. I don't even know if he thinks that he can win this comfortably right now. I don't know if anyone thinks that. But someone's got to gamble. And blue is asking for trade with red. Which probably isn't a bad idea. There's not a lot of resources left for them. They barely even have wood. So, makes sense. Yeah, teal could consider trading with yellow over the water, actually. Oh yeah, look, Vascarius is doing this. This makes a lot of sense. You get 34 gold. That's not as good as it could be, but it's something. And he's making a lot of these. Seems like it was on purpose. EP says, yeah, he wrote in the chat that he wanted to play longer. Did he? I didn't see anything here. Unless you guys are spectating and maybe you guys saw something that I didn't. Gray's going for it. Gray's going to commit right here. He made siege. He has galleons here. Yeah. I think Gray's going for the win. Wait, purple said that? I'm never going to stop this game. I guess that could mean that. Yeah, if he said that at that time, I'm just not sure. He said it when he turned on green. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not convinced. I just don't get the reasoning behind it, really. Because it seems like a death sentence, either way I look at it. But 47 years for Gray. And see, this is where everyone should realize the situation and turn on Gray. They all need to turn on Gray and not on purple. So, okay, Hot Wheels has just done it. Credit to Hot Wheels. Vascarius will need to get involved. Blue will need to get involved. Everyone needs to do this now. It's at 40 years. Now, it's tough because Gray has a castle here, so that'll be messy. Maybe they can get purple to join in as well with his water control. But it's now or never for them. And Hot Wheels says kill Gray. Yep, they need to kill him. Alright, so blue is obviously turned as well. He's attacking the castle. I'm not sure what purple's thinking. Wait, what? What just changed there? This is so buggy. The monument countdown reset again. Why? I don't get it. It reset to Gray's color, went from gray to gray. I think the only way to explain that is that this can be bugged sometimes. Oh, diplomacy changed. You think diplomacy changed, did it? You know what? That would make sense. If he had Allied Victory on, and then he enemied everyone, he probably had some people set as ally and the game freaked out. I don't know. I can't explain this game. There's been so many weird things in this one. The mod is very, very, like, buggy. The one thing that's obvious to me, and Gray needs to transport. Take it with you. Take it with you. Get it. Take the monument. He says, I'm going away. Stop this violence. Okay, he's just going to leave it there. Well, anyways, I know that if it's in a transport, it can be weird. Because you might have the monument in a transport, but the area that the transport left is the area that needs to be controlled. But still. Okay, so Gray is just giving it up, as so many players have done in this game. We had that happen multiple times today. And now Red has it. Hot Wheels has it. And see, I don't think Hot Wheels can comfortably do this. And he says, oh no, oh god, no one's ever going to try and win this. This is going to be the game that never ends. No one wants it. Yellow didn't want it earlier. Red doesn't want it. Purple didn't want it. Welcome to the longest game ever, guys. I'm just waiting for blue to turn on red and flatten these arbalests with siege onagers. Oh my god. Yeah, Vascarius, the player who gave it up earlier in this game, now has control of it, but I don't think that's going to last very long. Yeah, I agree. I think everyone could win. I want Teal to get it. Oh my god, I want Teal to get it. What does Teal have? I want Obi-Wan to take it. If Teal wins this, man... Well, first off, Green would be pissed. Green would be pissed, but that'd be hilarious. Imagine if he transports units here and then tries to run with it. Not sure if he has enough Navy to secure his transport ship. But here's the thing, though. While he's taking it, while he's running away with it, it probably won't be his color unless he has land military here. But as long as he can drop it off on his island, he'll be okay. He's making transport, so he's thinking about it, guys. Oh, please. Hyde says, I'm so useless. Oh, you're not useless. You're just special. That's all. That was the message one of my teachers gave to me in the 2nd grade. You're not dumb. You're just special. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't 2nd grade. It was more like 8th grade. But it's the same thing. 90 years for Hot Wheels. But I don't see him trying to hold on to this. Or if he does, he's going to lose his army. These Rams will die soon enough. The Arbalest will die as well. Credit to Purple, man. Musical Blades. 150 population. Oh, here comes Teal, though. Here comes Teal. Now, Teal would need it to change to his color for him to be able to garrison this. Oh, let's go. Can he do it? Get in front, get in front, get in front. It's Gray's now, okay. Oh, wait, no! Purple, he's turned on Purple and Purple's turned on him. Are regular fire ships gonna be enough? Oh, please let it be enough, please let it be enough. No, Gray's gonna get it. No, Teal has it. Transport it. No, come back. Come back with it. Get inside of it. Let's go. No, there's no room in that transport, silly. You have to eject a halberdier. Kill someone off. Yeah! Oh my god! Guys, he's doing it! 93 years! Okay, now, Purple doesn't have much Navy. Gray says Teal has it. Oh my god! This guy, I wrote him off as dead a long time ago. And he's like, oh, thank you very much. And now I love how he sent everyone's enemy immediately. That way they don't have cartography. Oh, jeez. And his plastic bag, like, near my foot. Can you guys hear that? It's, like, weird position. Anyways, so he has bombard towers set up. I think he could actually do this. I think he could actually win this. It's going to be the first person who truly commits to a victory. And if he gets it into this back corner, imagine right here would be perfect. Or right between the castles, let's go. Hate Lydia says, hi T90, longtime YouTube fan here. Finally live here. I'm loving your stuff. Keep going. I will. And I hope Teal keeps going too. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Eject it. Eject it. Eject it. Eject it. Yes! It worked! Okay, so now the land that needs to be controlled is the land around the monument. It's only that questionable period when it's inside the transport ship. You just gotta slide this bad boy in between your castles. Oh god, there's a lot of army in these transport ships. Ah, and Gray is just signaling it for the rest, because everyone doesn't see it, because they're not allied with Teal now. So, great job from Gray to get that scouting info, but now there's 62 years remaining. So I think they will need Navy, and they will need transports and military. There's a ton of land military that they cannot use to get that. Unless they transport. And for whatever reason, yellow and red are fighting again. Which I still don't quite understand. T90, what happens if they eject it and then retransport it? The land it was on, no one will know, so no one will know where it is. Okay, I think what Former Goat is trying to say, that if Obi-Wan would have ejected let's say he ejected the monument here, and then ran down here, then the piece of land that would need to be controlled to have the monument while it's in a transport would be a gray space, yeah. Yeah, exactly. But there was really no situation where that could have worked for Teal. He just needs to get it back into his base, and he has. Vascarius says red lets ally. Monument ... Musical Blade says yeah, let's ally. Okay, this is good. This is a good realization, but it's at 39 years. I don't see them doing it. Unless they also transport enough military to fight Teal, it's game over. This is Teal's game. He knew from the start that he didn't need Jade Arrow. He didn't need him. I like how he's moving it around as well. It's not really that necessary, but... You see a few Mangadai are on the way? And Mangadai, great military units, but they'll die to the Castle Flyer, they'll die to the Halberdiers. Really the only hope would be to reset the countdown. So Gray's gonna see this, but the countdown will not reset because Teal has units there. Teal wins! Wow, man! He just had the cojones, he had the balls to go in there and go for it and try. Hot Wheels said, how did he get the monument there? Yeah, because he transported it. And Hot Wheels is spot on. He says, that's impressive. Very impressive play from Teal. Especially in a game where players didn't seem to really be committing for it. There were multiple players who had it, but no one wanted to try. And he'll get it. Musical Blades arrives with a transport ship. Just some elite berserks, not gonna be enough. I like to see players rewarded for trying, right? There are obviously situations where players will try and fail. Like, there is very much a downside to attempting this as well, but a high risk, high reward situation, right? Obi-Wan with the win, indeed. Just 4 years remaining, unless there's some bug, he's gonna get the victory here. It's interesting how this always loses HP. For some reason, you're able to repair it. He gets the win. Impressive. Honestly, arguably the worst spot. I would say that Green and Teal's position was the worst position here. Gray's position is rough. All the other positions are more than fine. Teal gets the win. Well played. Obi-Wan 91. You know, I said early on when he was attacking Jade Arrow that I didn't see how he would have any chance. He was attacking Jade Arrow. He slowed down himself in the boom, and there were a lot of other strong players, but he played the objective. He saw an opportunity to run out here and snipe it when no one else was committing for it, and it worked out, man. He had regular frickin' fire ships, guys. Regular fire ships to clean up those longboats, and just enough transports to bring it back home. Look at the score. He's at 15,000 score. Musical Blades is at 28,000. Hot Wheels is at 20,000. Vascarius is 18,000. And he was definitely not the strongest player in terms of kills that game, but really well played. Well, Flex, it's the best spot, but it depends. It's the best spot when you get the monument. It's one of the better spots when you get the monument. Like, Yellow's position would be great if you take the monument. But if you're trying to accomplish anything else, that is by far the worst spot. There's not as many resources. There's not as much wood. But if you get it there, good luck to everyone else. All right, 50. Oh, you can't see the achievements. My bad. T90 blind. There's a look at the kills for you. 800 kills from Musical Blades. I do think he gave it up intentionally. I'm not really sure, but he had a lot of kills in this game. Economically speaking, Hot Wheels had tons of gold. You had a lot of food and a lot of stone from Musical Blades. Teal's Imperial time was 50 minutes. He had the latest Imperial time in the game. That does not count Filster or Jade Arrow because they never got there. Sorry, guys. But the latest imp time in the game from people who actually got there. And it didn't matter because he got the monument. Here's a look at the timeline. Again, it gives you an idea of how dominant the other players were and how Obi-Wan was not favored throughout this game. There wasn't a lot of dark colors. There was not a lot of military until the very end once he got control of the Wonder. Jade Arrow. Oh my god. He says, T90 official, I cannot express how completely dead I am inside. I gave everything I had to offering peace to all, and yet the world has no room for kindness. All the teaming in the world can't amount to the true friendship I offered, and I was rejected. I am fortunate to escape the pain when I could. Jade Arrow, life is cruel